What's going on, Jerome's NFL Divisional Round playoffs are upon us, and stinks that the Vikings are not in the Elite Eight, but I've always thought that Divisional Round weekend is the best weekend in the football calendar. Now, kind of sucks that there's only a couple more weeks of football left, but you have 4 games, 2 Saturday, 2 Sunday, and they are teams that have either had the 1 seed or teams that have already won the playoff game. So you get the best on best, and it gets pretty sporty. So pretty excited about the ball, even though obviously in the arms of an angel, really unfortunately pissed off that the Vikings aren't there, is what it is. But to the games, we again, entertainment purposes only, picking the entire slate is very stupid, but here we are. So you got the Texans plus 8.5 at Kansas City. Kansas City was the 1 seed. Houston put the bang thing on the Chargers, and I still don't trust the Texans. Like, the defense is legit. I think that they can give Kansas City problems. The Kansas City offense and Mahomes, I mean, they were very mortal this year. Like, obviously 15 wins you can't sneeze at, but they can get got. Defensively, I think Kansas City still certainly has it. I think Chris Jones is going to be a problem, but I don't know. Like, can Houston's defense do enough on the road? And can CJ Stroud not have the yips again? Don't really know. But I know that KC has played close games all season, and Houston is super motivated in this spot, but I just don't see Kansas City folding in this spot. I think that a lot of people are going to underrate Kansas City, them being the 1 seed, maybe the most overrated 1 seed in NFL history, but I think that it's not inconceivable that the Chiefs win 2 home games. They're in the Super Bowl again, going for that three-peat. So I'm going to go KC here. Give me like a 24-13 type game, so fading the 8.5. Late game on Saturday, you got the commies, where I don't have any commie stuff, but this is close enough. The burgundy and orangish, yeah. Getting 10 points on the road against Detroit. Now, Detroit got the 1 seed, sure, and also the last time anyone saw the Lions, they're giving the Vikings the business week 18, is what it is. I still don't believe in the Lions defense, even though they had the perfect game plan for the Vikings. The Vikings did not adjust. Also, Detroit, they do get Montgomery back, but that might be good for Washington, because I would rather face Montgomery and Gibbs versus just Gibbs, if you know what I mean. But the commies in the spot, I mean, they don't know what they don't know, and they're truly playing with house money. They are. I love Jaden Daniels. Like, Jaden Daniels is going to go out here and make it happen. Scary Terry finally got himself a quarterback. Plus, the commies have $100+ million in cap space, so they're going to be players in free agency in the offseason as well. And I mean, Daniels is going to go in there and give me the 10 points. I'm even going to say sprinkle just a little bit on the money line. And now this is not just me straight up hating the Lions, but I do think that the attrition with the Lions is going to catch up to them. And also that defense, they played the game of their season against the Vikings, but let's not forget the previous 5 games, they had averaged giving up 30 points a game. So I think that Daniels could light that team up, and basically you're going to have to ask Jared Goff to try and win a shootout. I like the commies' chances of this one. So I think that's going to be a great game. Sunday games, you got the Rams plus 7 on the road against Philly. So it's predicted to be not so great weather. It's going to be a snow game, possibly a blizzard game. Matthew Stafford 1-8 in snow games, but this Rams team is pretty damn legit. I love me some Kyron Williams. Puka is a stud. Defensively, they're really coming into their own. Byron Young, Jared Verse, Kobe Turner is insanely underrated. And Philly, so obviously they handled the Packers pretty easily. I love me some Saquon. I don't think that Jalen Hurts is right. Defensively, they're getting after things, especially with that revamped secondary. So this is going to be a close game. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. So give me the Rams plus 7. Don't want to say they went outright, but I'm definitely not turned down a touchdown in what could be a low-scoring game. Lastly, the Ravens at Buffalo. This is going to be a great game. This is going to be a heavyweight matchup. And the Ravens, so Lamar should be MVP. Derrick Henry should be up there in Offensive Player of the Year, although it's going to go to Saquon. And the Bills and Josh Allen, like, I love what they did against the Broncos. Josh Allen is an absolute alien, but I think that Ravens defense is really stepping up. I think that they're getting hot at the right time. And Lamar, yes, Lamar does have this scarlet letter of not getting it done in the playoffs. I think that this changes things. I think that Lamar, Derrick Henry, that read option is impossible to stop. Even though Zay Jones dinged up, Rashad Bateman's really stepping up and coming into his own. So give me the Ravens to win, covering the 1.5. It's going to be good. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a great weekend of football. And then the national title game on Monday. Even though the national title game should have been on Friday. but is what it is. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts. Divisional round picks against the spread. Entertainment purposes only. Let us know your thoughts. Our thoughts, comment section. You guys know what to do. Skull production value.